Good afternoon, this is MetLoop meteorologist Nancy Koslick here with an update on today's forecast. We're continuing to watch some light shower activity making its way through portions of the southeast this afternoon. This is of course very different from what we saw this time yesterday, where we were really watching the development of those very strong to eventually severe thunderstorms that made their way through places like Tennessee and the Carolinas, even northern Georgia yesterday afternoon. So fortunately, this afternoon we're not looking for that kind of activity, just lingering showers along a frontal boundary that's draped across really the Gulf Coast region right now. But heading into tomorrow, we're going to really amp up the possibilities of severe weather, which we'll talk about here in just a moment. Now, otherwise, throughout the rest of the country, things are pretty quiet in the northeast and, of course, throughout the south central portions of the country. The west coast still seeing a lot in the way of shower activity. This is both rain and mountain snow, and this will continue over the next several days. We'll see a little break early tomorrow, but then we'll see another incoming Pacific system really driving up those rain and snow chances for the rest of the week. And then, of course, we're seeing some shower activity making its way through some of the north central states. The Dakotas seeing a little bit of snowfall and showers making their way into Minnesota and Iowa this afternoon as well. Now, as far as temperatures go, we are seeing some rather warm conditions down in the south. We've got the 70s, 80s, even 90 degrees for portions of the Panhandle. And you can see exactly where that frontal boundary is lying as of right now, because we're seeing those cooler temperatures just above that boundary. Of course, as you head your way up into the northeast and around the Great Lakes region, we're still seeing those 20s and 30s for those highs this afternoon, so staying pretty chilly out there for today. Now, while things are staying pretty quiet for right now, really what we're going to have to start looking at here is the next several days as we start to see our severe weather chances increasing as we watch another upper level low really form up in the center portions of the United States. So this is the outlook for thunderstorm activity for tomorrow afternoon. This is, again, Texas Panhandle up through portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, and even into the very southern portions of Nebraska. This is where we're really seeing that bullseye, where we're going to watch for that extremely severe weather tomorrow afternoon. Now, this threat is actually going to continue all the way through the end of the work week and into the weekend as we continue watching that low track off to the east. So as this moves to the east, we start to take that severe weather threat with it. So this is looking into Friday, where we really see eastern portions of Texas, Louisiana, up through Arkansas, and the eastern portions of Oklahoma right in that bullseye as well. So again, this is not only going to be tomorrow, this is going to be an ongoing thing all the way through the weekend. So we're going to have to really pay close attention to the weather all the way through our upcoming Sunday. While severe weather is in the forecast for the rest of this week, this afternoon is going to remain pretty calm out there. The only real thing that we're going to have to pay close attention to is out into the western half of the U.S. We're still going to see more of that moisture streaming its way in. Notice along the west coast, we do start to see a little bit of a break overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning as all of that moisture pushes its way to the east into portions of Nevada, Arizona, back into Utah and Wyoming as well. Now, this is going to be pretty short-lived, this little break here, because as you can see towards the later parts of this loop, we do have another system that's going to be pushing its way toward the coast, and this will arrive later on tomorrow and linger into Friday, bringing another round of wet weather for the entire west coast to end our work week. Now, once again, just a reminder, we are looking ahead at a severe weather threat beginning tomorrow afternoon and evening for the Panhandle of Texas up into portions of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska as well. And over the next several days, we're going to watch this threat continue to track its way to the east, eventually making its way into East Texas by Friday. So we'll keep you updated, of course, as the next couple of days continue. And when this begins to take place, we will be sure to keep a close eye on things for you and send out your MetLoop alerts as they become necessary. As always, you can receive more of your weather information on our Facebook page as well as Twitter and metloop.com. Thank you for watching this afternoon. Stay safe and have a great day.